There's all this talk all the time in the self-improvement space about how you should always be, or it's implied, how you should always be like working, I guess. Meditation whenever you can, journal whenever you can, push-ups whenever you can, all that stuff. And it's not a good idea to do that, really. You have to be doing things in moderation. There are times when you probably should be working on your business or doing other things that are good for you all the time. And there are times where you should still be doing those things. You should always be doing those things. But you can sprinkle on a little bit of, I don't know, maybe watching a movie a day or something, or playing video games for an hour every day or something. You don't always need to be doing stuff. Like I said, in moderation. There's a season for not having fun and work, and there's a season for having an amount of fun, not just slacking off all day. That is not a good idea, ever. That's never a good idea, unless you're like on vacation or something, which it doesn't make sense. You can just have a mini vacation every day and then go explore an adventure every day or something. And even though I may talk a lot about how you got to be doing this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing, I don't do those things all day, every day. Sometimes I get caught up with, I don't know, I'm on YouTube for 20 minutes and I watch a video. I usually watch like educational videos, stuff that teaches me something or enhances my knowledge on something. And I mean, you don't have to do that, but the thing is that you should, if you're addicted to something, if you do something too much, like if you watch too much YouTube every day, if you play too much video games every day, you need to get rid of it completely for at least a month or two, and then you can add it back in a little bit. That's my point. Most people are addicted to something like that, and they have to get rid of it completely before they can add it back in just a little bit. Add it back in 1 hour a day, not 5 hours a day. Because before it was probably 5 hours a day. But you have to get it down to 0, and then you can add half an hour, and then maybe keep it at an hour, which is probably ideal. Keep it at an hour a day. Because you have stuff to do. If you don't have stuff to do, then I mean, I guess go for it, but if you're watching this, you probably have stuff to do. You probably have something you're working towards, right? You're not just watching this like, yeah, I'm gonna improve myself, and I guess it makes sense. I guess you can't just be watching this to, I'm gonna improve myself. I'm gonna get a better physique, gonna improve my mental state. I mean, if you improve your physique and your mental state, then I guess you improve in every other area in life, and congratulations. But for me, I want to do more than that. And for me, I have different views of the world than you do. I may take my views of lots of things to the extreme here as well, because sometimes it needs to be taken to the extreme. And that's just how it is. Sometimes you have to give out the extreme so that the people taking it can not take it as the extreme, but take it as how you wanted to give it to them, which is not the extreme. Right? I don't think it's an analogy, but I'm just going to say analogy. The analogy of where you aim really high, you aim for the really high target, and if you miss it, then you still get the middle target instead of aiming for the middle target. And if you miss it, you get the low target, or just aiming for the low target altogether. You aim for the highest you can, and you will probably not make it the highest you can, but you'll still be happy with what you got, right? I tell you, or other people tell you, to work all the time, but you don't end up working all the time, do you? You end up working most of the time, like me. I aim to work all the time, but I don't end up working all the time. You see where I'm going? You have to aim high so that you can reach the mark that's actually, I guess, achievable, that is actually still good. But yeah. So in moderation, have these pleasurable things in moderation. Not all the time, but you can still have them. Sometimes you have to get rid of them all the way, but you can still have them. And remember that the path to heaven feels like hell, and the path to hell feels like heaven. In our Discord server, we are on the path to heaven. We are warriors. We are an army marching along, fighting along that path. Come join us. It's an awesome time there. I also have an email list if you would like to join that. There are many good things coming. I have a special offering that you should automatically get sent to you once you click subscribe. And there are many other cool things coming from that as well that I will not reveal just yet. I love you, bro.